Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 AI coins outside of the top 50 by market cap. We're going to start with FARTCOIN, followed by Injective, Virtual, IP, GRT, FARTCOIN, THETA, AIOZ, KAITO, and then with live here, number 10. Let's get straight into it. FARTCOIN against USD. Okay, so we are for FARTCOIN. FARTCOIN is still in a bearish trend. All right, lower highs, lower high. Oh my god, it doesn't really look good to me yet. Yeah, no, we're not too sure what's happening with FARTCOIN. Oh my god, FARTCOIN. So it's like FARTCOIN is already out of the top 50 because it just keeps dropping lower and lower and lower. So it's like Injective against USD. Here we are for Injective. So Injective, in my opinion, okay, Injective has already taken out its previous high here, right? And then after that, we are kind of in a downward trend, right? Lower highs, lower low, lower low. Yeah, so we are actually in a falling channel. And we are also under the skinny pink line. A confluence of factors that tells us that we're still in a bearish trend. I suspect, because this low is very close to this low, I suspect we're going to take out this low, dropping down to 0.6 on it. I suspect. And another thing is that for Injective, we're still under the skinny pink line. 1. 2 is that there was actually an inverse head and shoulders over here. We did break out, but at the moment, it feels to me like we're also completing a head and shoulders. It's a head and shoulders coin. So inverse head and shoulders broke out. I feel like a head and shoulders is coming on. We could be breaking lower. At the same time, you can also, consider this as an impulsive wave up. If we, drop in a very controlled manner, we might still form a very nice bullish reversal chart pattern over here. Maybe an ascending triangle, right? Best bullish case. And then we start breaking higher. Best bullish case scenario for Injective. But at the same time, if we drop lower and we get a bearish continuation chart pattern, very likely we're going to clear these lows. Very likely we're going to close under $6. We were at 6.44. So yep, highly possible that we could still drop lower because largely the trend is still bearish for Injective. Virtual against USD. Here we are for Virtual. So Virtual is TMXC. Okay, one thing we like about Virtual is that we could be completing a very nice squeeze over here, right? A, B, C, D, E. Fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, so this whole thing could also become a head and shoulders as we drop lower. I'm anticipating a bullish continuation though. And then only do we drop. I mean, of course, we could still drop from here. But I still think that we're going to go up a little bit more. Because we're still above the skinny pink line. So we remain with a bullish bias. So we might just drop lower. We don't form a head and shoulders here. We don't form a right shoulder over here. We just drop lower. Clear these cell clusters. And then that's it. We continue higher. Right, maybe we get a big head and shoulders over here. Right. Yeah, but I just don't see the bearish reversal yet. So for Virtual, I know we're dropping, but I still think that there's potential for more upside. IP against USDT. Here we are for study IP. We'll look at it on Gate. Okay, so we have a target over here, 265. But we're not exactly forming a high quality bearish chart pattern though. Even when we fell over here, it's just not really that. But the thing is that there was a wick down over here. So I suspect the whales are going to clear this cell cluster at sub $3. So if we drop down to sub $3, I suspect we'll be, proceeding further lower to the target at 265. We're still loyal to our target for story at this point of time. GRT against USD. So here we are for GRT. GRT broke back under the inverse head and shoulders. Not too good. Not too good. So anything for us to work with for GRT? No. And at the same time, GRT could also be forming a head and shoulders. Oh my god. So it's not really looking too good. My guess is that GRT is going to drop to 6.543. Yeah, this noisy area over here. That's my guess. 6.3 cents, I think. 6.4, 6.3 cents. And after that, yeah, potentially we could be heading higher. Right. Even when the trend starts reversing back up, the first target will be at around 95 cents. Just, under $1. And then the next target will be about 180, right? Just under $2. So this is a very, very big move potentially, right? It could be a 10x, right? 1,200%. I mean, of course, the full profit will be 2,006. That's a lot of money, but it's still a long way out. And even if we were to start reversing, we'll still have to see proper bullish reversal chart pattern, right? And if we see head and shoulders, the hope is that we just keep staying above, and not come back down and not break back down. But yeah, but anyway, we're still under the skinny pink line, so there is potential there for even more downside. So again, it's just nothing concrete for GRT at this point of time. FARTCOIN against USD. Here we are for FARTCOIN. We are TMXC. FARTCOIN. So FARTCOIN, same thing. So FARTCOIN could also be coming back down all the way for a wave C. Can you see it? ABC and DE. Bam! We go bananas. But there'll be more downside. And another thing about FARTCOIN is FARTCOIN's got no chill. Every time when it falls, it just falls down and down and down and down and down. There's no chart pattern, nothing for you to work with. It's just got no chill. So I suspect the same thing could happen over here for FARTCOIN as well. No chill, just keep dropping lower. My expectation is that we'll drop under 30 cents or around 30 cents, I would say. This noisy area. You see this? That's my guess. Around 30 cents. So yeah, still a long way down, right? There's a lot of volatility still that we can actually trade from. So yeah, we're preparing for FARTCOIN. In fact, THETA against USD. Here we are for THETA. THETA is still under the skinny pink line. No clear signs of a bullish reversal. There was a noisy area over here. We've already hit the noisy area and we're still seeing weakness. Could we drop lower? Oh boy. Nothing much for THETA. So what we do is we just move on. AIOZ against USD. Here we are for AIOZ. Look at it on gate. Okay, we still have our 11 cents target. So for AIOZ, we are still under the skinny pink line. We're saying that once we clear this buys, we'll flip bullish for AIOZ. The thing about AIOZ is that, the all-time high is here on gate, right? Based on gate. Again, I still think it's only natural that we come back down for a wave C. I mean, of course, we could also just go up here and consolidate and break higher. Sure, of course. But as it stands, 11 cents is the target that we have for AIOZ. KAITO against USDT. Here we are for KAITO. Same thing. Can you see it? Can you see it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an ending fifth wave. Can you see it? Ending fifth wave. And now we're down. So again, I'm anticipating KAITO to head back under $1. And again, this is the expectation. A very nice symmetrical triangle. AI coins are looking to prepare to make a breakout though. A lot of coins are looking pretty similar, coming back down for a potential wave C. So I think AI is a category that you want to be looking at. I think there's something happening. Live peer token, LPT, USDT. So here we are for live peer. Almost breaking above the skinny pink line. We have not broken above it yet. We could from here. But again, we would love it if there was a proper consolidation first. Wait, let me see first. Yeah, again, nothing much for us to work with. Again, there could be small trades in and out here and there, but nothing much. Alright, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's top AI coins. There are a lot of gems around here, but again, you have to monitor the price action first. So maybe in the next few weeks, once we return to the AI category, yeah, we might see something else, something more useful, that we can make a move on. So until then, hope you guys have a great day. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!